Hey guys, it's Rob here, and today I have what may be the last video that I do for Duke slash Pasquale before he's fully restored. And that is because, well, I've been testing everything else out, like this bass drum pedal here, and well, I mean, everything's working now fully. So the only thing left to do, really, mechanically, is to get this. Well, actually, no. The only thing we really have to do is get that hi-hat altogether. But I'm waiting for a rod in order to do that, so this is something I've been wanting to do for a while because this block likes to make contact with this piece. And I've done everything I can in order to like get rid of that. And it's just, yeah, it's not been pretty. It's been causing issues still, I think. And so it's gotta go. So what I got here is I've got this metal backing. So what this should do is allow me to finally just be able to use this instead of a block. And you can see here that this is a lot smaller than the block. It's basically going to get rid of all that excess stuff around, you know, where the block is. And it's going to prevent any scrapage. At least it should. In fact, I'm nearly certain it will. But I mean, I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this assembly apart so we can start getting that on. Okay, so it's been a couple of days and I got the backing on. So yeah, kind of a bit anticlimactic because I didn't really show it, but I am going to explain it to you so you don't feel, you know, completely left out of content. You know, just a little bit of a story time type of deal. So basically, while getting the thing off, this backing, the original one of the screws stripped. In fact, the very first one I tried, I accidentally ended up stripping. So I had to spend a little while figuring out how to use the oh my gosh, that is like a tongue twister. Screw extractor kit in order to get it out. And that was difficult. It was, yeah. Definitely a miracle I got that out. But yeah. So once I got that out, you know, I got the rest of them out. Had to be careful because I basically had to attach the backing while it was attached here, as you can see. Because if I took it out and then if I put it on and then tried to put it on the rod piece here, it would not have worked. This backing is so wide that actually the body shell comes into contact with it. So I had to put it on a very specific way to make it go on. So yeah, it just would not have worked. So yeah, and the original bearing actually did end up fitting. So it is a little bit wobbly, and I did have to make a minor modification to this bottom collar wheel. You can see here, it might be hard to see on camera, but it is just barely raised up to make sure that the cylinder does not, you know, make constant contact with that bottom piece, because that can rub against it, you know, cause wear, because it's constantly moving side to side. Just don't want that. So yeah, raised it up slightly to prevent that wear. So yeah, I've not tested it out yet, and I wasn't really able to get a proper screw in there. I had to use like the bit and do it with the hand, with my hand. So I'm not 100% sure if it's tight enough, like airtight. And I did have to get a spare screw, which I will try to show you here. There it is. Yeah, so you can see here, this one right here is a new screw, and you can see it's a little bit raised. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. We went to Ace Hardware, got it matched. Oh, but not exactly matched. This is a bit bigger, but it was the same threading size and stuff. But yeah, it does look like, though, I mean, it fit pretty well, all things considered. You know, again, considering it was bigger. So we're gonna have to see once it's all aired up and stuff, just how large that is. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's the next step, is just, you know, airing it up and seeing how well it works, whether there's air leaks, and making sure the backing just works all well. You can see here, though, it is no longer making contact with the middle piece, and that is very nice. It's gonna finally stop causing wear, which you can see here, and yeah, not good. So yeah, that's gonna stop now, and hopefully everything works. So let's go and test it.